Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy New Year. I should really go brush my hair because I washed my hair earlier, and when it dries, it does the little curly thing sometimes, and it's annoying. So I'm just going to go brush my hair a little bit. I'm early anyway, so we're good. I'm so particular about my hair. Wouldn't call it vain, but definitely particular about it. Brush out my hair a little bit. That looks better. Oh, fix my necklace. Go. All right. Hello, everybody. Just gonna share this on my socials. I'm a little early because I want to do this, so I'm not interrupting actually watching it. I know it aired earlier. Completely forgot they were overseas for the next couple shows. So that's why I didn't put live watch along. If anybody noticed that. Nothing. Okay. Just checking my notifications. Leave. All right. Netflix is just running through its ads and stuff. Positive. Let's see. Anything? No. Nope. Okay. Good to see everybody. I know you guys have probably all watched it already because it aired earlier. I forgot they were overseas for the next week or so. And so start times are going to be earlier. I'll keep that in mind for Monday because I know. See, that's the thing. On Raw, they had said that, SmackDown was going to be at 8 o'clock, which is its usual time. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe, I guess. I know Raw is going to be at 2 p.m. next week, so I'll definitely keep that in mind. But I also wanted to go live early because I might do a separate video about this, a separate live about this, but I think I'm going to start a new kind of series on here. It's not wrestling related. For those of you that have been following the channel a little bit in the last 6 months or so, I had talked about wanting to get in better shape than I am. And I definitely realized that yesterday when I had to carry a very heavy load of groceries and was struggling with it. So definitely added incentive. But I'm going to do it interactively. What I want to do, and I'm going to do this on a separate live. So if you miss it here, don't worry about it. I'm going to do a separate live. But I'm going to try and have an activity playlist, like a physical activity playlist. And I'm probably going to go live a lot more often because of that. Because I want to go live when I'm, either walking or doing Ring Fit adventures on my Switch. Yeah, it's not 8:00 yet, so I'm not gonna start the show until it's 8:00. But I'm just gonna talk about other stuff to do with the channel while I've got the opportunity. But even if I choose to get up in the morning and say, hey, I want to go for a walk, I'm gonna go live and go for a walk. And given that it's wintertime here presently, that's probably going to be real interesting because, of course, walking in winter and all the fun that comes with that. I'm not sure how I'm going to work that yet. I'm really not sure how I'm going to work that yet. But we'll figure it out as we go. Yeah, I went live a little earlier than 8:00, just because I want to give people an opportunity to come in, have a little conversation with me, have a little, chill out time before the show. I could legitimately start the show anytime because it's already aired, but I want to wait a little bit. But yeah, I'm probably going to address that in a separate live. So this can stay wrestling oriented. Just put it on the episodes so it doesn't do anything. Looking forward to... Oh, it did go to 3 hours. That's not bad. See, that's the funny part, because Raw hasn't been going to 3 hours even with commercials, but seeing that SmackDown's going to 3 hours even without commercials is crazy. But what do we got to look forward to on SmackDown this week? We got the WWE title fight, 3 Stages of Hell, between Drew and Cody. I love me some Cody. And I love Drew. I have a Drew McIntyre shirt, so I can't say I don't love Drew. But I love me some Cody. So, and I think given, I think Cody's got it. Even though they're overseas and but I don't think it makes sense to give Drew the title. I mean, fantasy booking hat on here, but if they were to put the title on Drew tonight, fantasy booking hat on here, would that mean that Cody would then enter the Rumble and win it for a third time straight? Like third time straight? But I don't see how that would go over well. I think Drew is amazingly talented. I've been a fan of his for years, but I got watching some old WWE from like the Attitude Era and like Ruthless Aggression Era, and I realized that like the Cody Drew is very similar to like Rock Stone Cold and like Triple H Jericho, Triple H Kurt Angle. Like the long storytelling that I remember from like Attitude Era and Ruthless Aggression Era is still a thing. So, yeah. I'm really curious to see if Melo. I'm pretty sure Melo is continuing the open challenge for the U.S. title. So I'm very, very curious to see who challenges for that. I would love to see a few people. But I think Melo. I hope they don't have Melo as like a paper champion or like a holdover champion while they're, you know, like, and that's the thing with the U.S. title lately is it's changed hands so many times. And I get it because like there's so many people that like deserve it, but like the fact that they're playing hot potato with the U.S. title is just, you know. Okay. Sorry, my nose is a little runny there, but yeah. Yeah, I'm genuinely curious to see where they take SmackDown, especially since it's now gone to 3 hours. Like, how are they going to fill the 3 hours? That's what I'm curious about. And I can see Rhea and Io, now that they're tag team champions, I can see them honoring their promise or their word to Alexa and Charlotte. Though I think the Kabuki Warriors are going to, you know, interfere because Kabuki Warriors shenanigans. I'm curious now that it's almost time for the road to WrestleMania, especially to the Rumble. I loathe to see Brock Lesnar on my screen, but since he's in the ad for WrestleMania, I'm curious of when they're going to bring him in. And I don't think he was drafted or he's signed anywhere particular. So I think he's like a free agent, so to speak. So I'm wondering how they're going to incorporate him into the story heading towards WrestleMania. I don't know if they're going to have him win the Rumble. Please no. Or if they're going to try and because I'm trying to think, like, because, yeah, I'm curious how they're going to, like, incorporate him. And part of me is like, is the only reason why Brock is in that ad is because Seth is legit off with an injury? And if it's revealed that Seth is not actually injured, that he takes Brock's place, which would be great. But yeah, it might have been a last minute thing. It might have been a, you know, alternative to, you know, deal with somebody that was supposed to be part of it but is injured. And I've been watching the podcasts. I didn't get around to the AJ Styles on 16 Under, but I did watch. I watched Finn on What Do You Want to Talk About, and the ending to that is just priceless. I loved it. And I also watched Liv on What's Your Story with Stephanie. And I love that they kept the Big E intro for that. I'm so happy. But yeah, so 2 hours and 51 minutes, 53 minutes. All right, so almost 3 hours, which is good. And then I'm going to try and get some steps in. I'm probably not going to go live doing that because it's dark out and I don't really want to be filming while I'm out late at night. And plus I need my phone on just in case something happens. Today's wrestling shirt is my up, up, down, down Uno de Party. My up, up, down, down Uno collab shirt, which I love so much. So, I got a little bit of my coffee left, my piping hot caffeinated beverage, and yeah, why not? Let's start a little early. I'm also gonna try a little harder not to have the volume so high, because I really don't like getting the copyright stuff. I'm gonna try and avoid that. Doesn't impact my channel right now because I'm not a partner, but so I'm gonna try and be less quiet during times when there's music playing. Even though I said no copyright infringement intended.
Smackdown has come to Berlin, Germany's capital city, a great symbol of European history, of craftsmanship and culture. Tonight, it's the history of two titans of this industry, the craftsmanship of a rivalry, and the culture of a Euro crowd inside Uber Arena, the eardrum bursting.
They literally call it Uber Arena.
We always get here in Europe.
Good Lord.
It is a special night, extra special because that man, Drew McIntyre, has chosen the match, chosen the stipulations, the rivalry, the championship, their legacies to be determined. 3 stages of hell here in Berlin, Germany. The undisputed WWE champion.
Love me some Cody.
Taking on the most dangerous challenge of his title reign. And Mello did not miss at the end of 2025. And now this new year begins with Carmelo Hayes here in Germany. Even the open challenge going for the United States Championship.
Perfect.
We will see who makes their way to the ring to face him. A week ago, a well-delivered Northern Lights mom earned Julia the women's U.S. championship.
Ooh.
Now her match
Lexi
to defend. And it comes against Alexa Bliss. 5 times a world champion, but tonight seeking a new prize. As we say good evening, everybody. Thrilled to be with you again. Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett back here on Smackdown with this monstrous crowd here in Germany. Hard to imagine a bigger main event.
Let's go.
I was just checking the entrances with Drew and Cody. Drew with a typical cocky swagger. Cody looked like he had the weight of the world on his shoulders. Cannot wait for tonight's 3 stages of hell.
And by the way, it's going to be a commercial-free.
Yay!
As for this first hour, this first moment, well, our living legend has returned.
Yeah, I forgot Randy returned last week. This is why I think the super watch-alongs, when it's the week of the pay-per-views and stuff, will actually help, because then it's fresh in my mind. So I've been lost to hate. I have the voice that has the knowledge. I hear voices calling. I see what's calling. I hear voices about it. They got to me. They understand. They talk to me. They talk to me. They talk to me. I'm so glad he didn't. I'm so glad he didn't get CFO'd, and he didn't get. He didn't get Def Rebelled. I'm so happy.
last week in Buffalo when he was basically a public servant shutting up the kids with 2 RKO.
Yeah, always a taking down the biz after this was peaches and teaming together. That didn't work out too well. Randy Orton also made the point. He wanted to challenge Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship, of course.
They talk to me.
Went through 3 stages of hell first.
And Randy was speaking with the RKOs in the ring in Buffalo, but then that
They talk to me.
making his intentions clear.
I have a great photo of Randy Orton from when I went to a house show once.
14-time world champ Joe Tess, who's to say 15 is not in the
That's the only regret I have at the house shows because I was always along the ramp. I never got to be like ringside because I would have loved to be ringside for one of those poses.
Massive crowd here at Uber Arena. After a bit of collecting of future Hall of Famer.
They talk to me. They talk to me.
Oh man, it feels good to be back in this ring. Ladies and gentlemen of Berlin, Germany, welcome to Friday Night Smackdown!
Really?
Mr. Wolfpack. Rick Williams interrupting the Viper.
Shalom to that Joe Tess, the self-proclaimed sexiest and most entertaining.
Holy oil. Considering how oiled up Randy used to be back in the day, holy crap, that's a lot. Only on the front though, on the back it's completely dry. I have the same pose as Randy. I'm just like, what?
Because every single week, another star comes out of here, and they say it's going to be their year. I don't care nothing about none of that.
He's gonna RKO your ass. I can see it.
In case you ain't noticed, a new star has arrived, and his name is Trick Williams. I don't know about Germany, but every other country around the world, they love some Trick Willie. But how can they not? I'm 6'5", 250 pounds, 8 abs, 3 chains, 3 cords, 2 feet. Just to put my 2 lemon pepper steppers on, Randy Orton, you better do the math. This ain't 2006. This is 2026. Let's talk about it.
6'5", 270. I got 5 kids, 1 smoking hot wife. I do love lemon pepper chicken, but the only number that matters is 15 because that is how
I love Randy so much.
But when I look at you, I do see a scar. No doubt about it. You got the look, the gift, the gab. Hell, you are oozing confidence. But there's one thing, Trick, I'm not quite sure about. And it's the fact that you chose to come out here and interrupt me, of all people. I mean, I don't know if you got the brains.
I agree with you, Randy Orton. Let's be real. You are one of the greatest of all time. I acknowledge that. And I appreciate the kind words you said about me. But I have to draw the line. Because you said I don't have the brains. Let's think about this for a second. I'm out here for one reason and one reason only. To brush up against one of the greatest. I'm the only one who's going to seize this opportunity, do what it has to be done, so I can brush up against a great one like you. Let's talk about it. But since I do respect you so much, that's why I came out here all the way to Berlin to put you on notice. This ain't the year of the Viper no more. This is the year of Rick Williams. This is the year we are going to whoop that all around the world.
And you're going to get RKO'd so quick.
Now, I don't know what they're teaching you down in NXT, but somebody, Trick, should have told you never to turn your back on the Viper. I'm going to let that one pass. But if it happens again, I'm not going to whip that Trick. I'm going to kick your ass.
Hey, how about that trick, Willie? Viper with the right hand.
Expect all Viper, expect trouble, Alex. Trouble, Alex.
Vintage Orton, yes, let's go.
DDT. He just found out, didn't he?
A rude awakening for Trent Williams right here. You
Oh.
hit with shots here on SmackDown. Oh,
Oh, of course.
a little payback for that RKO he took last week, no doubt.
This is Randy was looking for another one, and the Miz appears. Suit coat is on. Oh, he's looking for a skull-crushing finale. RKO.
Oh, tried to go for a skull-crushing finale and he got RKO'd. Oh, Miz.
The Viper is back.
Well, at least they got the live part back.
Left, right, and center. Welcome to Berlin, Raphael.
Love it.
Trent Williams may well have learned a valuable lesson.
Trying to send a message about the future. Randy Orton, let him know about the present.
Boy, looking good as always. He has aged so well. Oh my gosh.
Picking up a little shrinking the trick.
Ha!
If we don't want to do. Gave it back to Trent Williams, but the message is clear. Trent Williams wants to get to the top in a hurry. But Randy Orton has lived at the top for the past 20 years and ain't moving over for anyone.
The Viper strikes in Germany to open up this incredible night of Friday Night Smackdown that begins with Randy Orton. And as you know, we'll conclude with 3 stages.
What is okay. signing autographs.
Words of what to do in front of him from the Viper.
Randy's just camera pans. Randy's just sitting there signing autographs. No, I want to find it. I want to find it, but I have this awesome picture somewhere of Randy Orton, and he was out signing. For those of us that couldn't make the show, like we just stood outside and waited for autographs because that's what you didn't do at house shows and really any shows like tapings and stuff. But he has this as he's walking away and waving. And it's with my digital camera. I remember this like it was yesterday. It's with my digital camera. And I was like, see you, Randy. And it's probably waving in general, but like just the way I got that picture.
And now here's Ray Phoenix with nothing stopping him from teaching critical lessons.
Yeah, Trick really mixed it up with Sami Zayn too.
That's right.
Wasted no time stirring up there on the Smackdown roster. Big plans to move to the top in a hurry. There's a long way to shortcut your way to the top.
Down for the match. Head. The athleticism from Phoenix.
Absolutely no
Look at that.
confidence for Trick Williams.
Oh, look at the pin combination from Phoenix. Right next to it is Trick Williams.
Williams has been utterly dominant in NXT, but new questions being asked.
Oh, the skill of Phoenix. And Williams just gets that shoulder up.
This is often a surprise.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, guys. I'll be back.
From NXT who step up to this new level, suddenly realize they've got to pick up their pace somewhat, pick up their skill set, or they're going to be caught cold by the likes of Ray Phoenix.
By the way, you see Trick Williams when he comes with that big trick kick, that big spinning kick. It is so impactful. He tried to deliver it performance here.
Full-time NXT champ, he's a TNA champ, and that move you mentioned there. That's part of the reason why this guy is so devastating. He has charisma for days, the kind of guy who posters were made for.
And the impact of that great Phoenix.
Massive power game of Trick Williams. Don't be fooled by this incredible movement off the mat. Absolute powerhouse heavyweight.
But then there's this, the sensational luchador. Ray Phoenix, the body control, the balance. Oh, wow. And a springboard missile drop kick.
Once again, the kind of movement that Trick Williams just hasn't had to face thus far in his career, and is now starting to dawn on Trick Williams that he is perhaps in deeper water than he thought.
They love aero engineering here in Germany. He fakes him out. Oh, and there it is. Back into the ring.
Lariat connected straight to the jaw of Ray Phoenix.
Right to the cover.
Just as Phoenix was hitting top gear and completely poleaxing the Lucha superstar.
But to have the speed to go from on the floor to in the ring like that. See a great display of athleticism from Trick Williams. A tricky two times from Mr. Wolfgang. You choose your nickname for Trick. Finish it off. Great Phoenix.
Trick Williams is that guy from NXT who fought at the opportunity to gain probably over a year ago here on SmackDown or indeed Raw. Continued the maturation process, continued developing it, and he is so much more well-rounded for it. And now Ray Phoenix is in a whole world of trouble thanks to this skill set.
Right to the steel steps. See Phoenix bravely trying to fight his way out of that position.
People think once you take the movement away from him, it's going to be easy to beat. This man is all top. Look at the stuffing knocked out of you now by Trick Williams.
One way with you. you here from Germany, Ray Phoenix and Trick Williams. Oh, pop-up uppercut. Trick Williams, the new big free agent, signing a Smackdown with Ray Phoenix. Survives and wait, this was about a week ago when Phoenix said, hey, you guys have to learn a lot. Trick Williams was disrespectful.
You guys are gonna watch me clean a little bit while we're watching SmackDown here.
Ray needs to mind his own business, and now here they are in singles action.
Well, what a great performance thus far. It's been from Trick Williams in these deep waters. Can he get over the line against a top star like Ray Phoenix with power like this? Maybe he can well do so. Quite simply refusing to give up his Ray Phoenix.
Excellent work by Ray to get out of that compromised position.
Now completely on jelly legs is Trick Williams. More questions being asked of this now former NXT top star.
Phoenix so dangerous when he gets up to that top rope.
This stuff is awesome in wintertime, by the way. It's good for giving your skin a good refresh. Because it's very dry in winter, especially living in an apartment. So
just unfeasible movement there on the ropes from Ray Phoenix. Let's take another look at it, just bouncing around like it's
I
nothing.
plan on going for a walk after SmackDown's over. That's why I put my second coffee in here. Put my keys away for the time being.
Less than 5% body fat.
Well, I put my purse away.
Now here's Phoenix up top. Oh, the legs went out from Trick.
Bullseye right on the jaw, brilliant foot-eye coordination.
This is what he does best. Oh, but somehow Phoenix survives it.
I'm gonna keep this closer.
And all of that momentum actually the jaw of Phoenix will right up.
Williams, and this put it away. Phoenix refusing to give away the offensive weaponry of Trick Williams.
First of all that momentum, that spinning 360 pump kick, followed by this modified okay, connecting hard on the back of the head.
I'm also gonna take the Swiffer to this, so you guys will probably see me clean a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna put that there. Put it over here. Really? Okay.
The shot on Trick Williams that he wanted, but Trick Williams is all over the place at this point. This could spell disaster.
I'm gonna take a Lysol wipe to that.
Phoenix looks the leg. Trick Williams survives it.
Tornado reverse DDT.
So I spilled some Mr. Noodles broth on this earlier, so
Trick Williams has
clean this up.
I suspect Trick Williams currently has no choice in a SmackDown ring or an NXT ring. Right now, Ray Phoenix has to capitalize.
This was gifted to me by a friend, so
Have a lot to deal with. Phoenix looking to deliver more.
always trying to take care of things,
He gets up there.
especially if you're gifted to me.
That adios amigos kick as Ray Phoenix looking to put this away.
This over here.
Oh, what a great counter by Phoenix. Back and forth they go. Oh, he does it.
Clean my phone while I'm at it.
Handful of tights to get the job done, but the speed of thought of Trick Williams was pivotal here. Catching the flying Ray Phoenix and quickly reverses it to the ring. But this really reverse and a handful of tights is what a massive win on his in-ring debut here for Trick Williams. Talks his talk, but can clearly back it up when the bell rings. That's up to you, Trick Williams.
Trick Williams, debut match on SmackDown. Mr. Whoop That with the win. Let's get to live reception.
Joe, Ryan, thank you so much. I'm currently standing by with the
Holy microphone virus.
champion, Julia, along with the representative, Kiana James. Julia, ever since regaining the championship last week,
what does the victory mean to you?
Huh? My title? It's back where it belongs!
There we go.
An asset that happens outside this business has an element, and soon she'll dominate this entire market. And tonight, Alexa Bliss, a former champion, legend of the women's division. I will make an example of her. I dig up legend.
Right there. You know what's coming your way tonight. Cody Rhodes.
3 stages of hell.
Prepare for hell. 3 stages of hell for the undisputed WWE Championship. The first stage is the regular match. The second stage, falls count anywhere. And then if we get to that final stage, it will be a steel cage match. Tonight, commercial-free final hour of SmackDown. The Damian Priest, Aleister Black ambulance match.
Oh, that was a wicked match last week.
It's worth a look back when we returned to SmackDown in front of this amazing crowd in Germany. That's coming your way next.
That ambulance match was amazing.
Walk in like you own the air. There's confidence. That's your superpower. Acknowledge me. You don't dodge the noise. You flip it. Own it. Make it yours. Walk in loud. Walk out legendary.
Great news for WrestleMania 42 in Vegas. WWE World is back. A 5-day interactive fan experience. It's Thursday, April 16th to Monday the 20th. It's at the Las Vegas Convention Center, the South Hall. This is outrageous what you can experience there. Live podcast, the roundtable discussions with superstars, the largest WWE superstore in WrestleMania history this coming year. Immersive experiences that hold the medium forever. And you can go behind the curtain at Gorilla Position. Tickets are going to go on sale next Friday, January 16th at New Pacific with pre-sale access for previous WWE World ticket purchasers and WrestleMania 42 ticket holders starting Wednesday, January 14th at 12 p.m. Pacific at WWEWorld.com. You do not want to miss it in Vegas this year.
WWE World, man, that was a restaurant in New York City back in the day.
Germany. The last time WWE was broadcast from this city was Bash in Berlin in 2024. Gunther would survive a war of a match defending against Randy Orton. Speaking of incredible main events, last week on SmackDown, that's one we'll never forget.
Oh, that ambulance match was insane.
For the first time ever on Friday Night SmackDown, in only
Oh.
in the history of WWE, an ambulance match. With the match, you gotta put your tongue on the back of the ambulance and shut both doors. Because after tonight, you will never be the same ever again.
All right. Oh. Windshield.
Wow, Damien, that was a heck
heck of a way to kick down the door to a new year. First off, how are you feeling? And number two, what's in store for you in 2026?
I'll be honest. I'm hurting. For 6 months, I was the black widow beating on me. Before the end of this match, he either won some battles, but I won some too. And in the end, I won the war. So what's next? Well, I see a lot of guys out here calling their shots on the WWE Championship. I want to join that party because I know that road will possibly lead me to somebody who I have a lot of respect for, Cody Rhodes. Scottish warrior. Before you say anything, I know how dangerous you are. So yeah, maybe you're right. Tonight, you become champion. Possibility. But if that happens, maybe you and I get to go another round. Remind the world what happened to your brains, how they got scrambled the last time you and I were in the ring together. Good luck, warrior.
Since you're here, would you care to share with us what's on your mind as you prepare for battle inside 3 stages of hell?
Emotions are high, Byron. I mean, not my emotions. Cody's are high. See what happened last week? The look in his face as everybody held him back as I set that picture of Cody and Dusty on fire.
Diabolical heels are back. I love it.
Only imagine the look in his face when he sees that I've got this. That's the very watch that Dusty had to pawn when he blew the family fortune to pay for
Yeah, I doubt that.
I can tell you Cody's future. He's going to get disqualified in the first fall. And all I need is one more fall. So that finally, Drew McIntyre will be WWE champion.
Charlotte, this is terrible. Yeah. I didn't even know about this match until today. And obviously I'm not going to do this without you. Yeah. Just rest, recover, drink plenty of fluids, and hopefully I'll see you. I gotta go. My match is up next. And somebody's approaching me. Okay.
What's the matter with the Queen? She got the sniffles. It's funny. The second you get an opportunity for yourself, Charlotte is nowhere to be found.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what I'm talking about. The second it was about you, Charlotte did not like it. She had to make it about herself.
I think you're saying that because that's something you would do. Word of advice from someone who's been there: drop this one before she brings you down. Now, excuse me, I have a match.
I don't believe her. She's wrong. Don't listen.
Tokyo, Japan. She is the Women's United States Champion, Julia.
The second reign for Julia, United States Championship. Never been a WWE broadcast title change for the rematch journey. Maybe that changes. Alexa Bliss going after that newly acquired U.S. championship.
Well, Unless there's some Chelsea Green shenanigans. There's probably going to be some Lash Legend.
Another awesome week of WWE podcast special guests.
Oh, that podcast with Ben was hilarious.
And Cody Rhodes. AJ Styles reflected on his career with The Undertaker. AJ had some quotable moments there. And the one everybody's buzzing about was Liv Morgan's sit down with Stephanie.
That was amazing.
What's your story? Of course, every single week you want to listen in to all the WWE podcasts.
They each have their own channel, which is cool.
Former German soccer star Sidney Frida is here, born and raised right here in Berlin. And since leaving the pitch, he's a content creator and a massive influencer and passionate, as you can see, very passionate WWE fan. Our first title defense in the second reign for the women's U.S. champion has arrived. That is truly it. But this is the test.
Come on, Lexi. I was wearing an Alexa shirt on Monday, I believe. My Lily made me do it shirt.
Wait, we're not used to seeing this recently, and that is no Charlotte Flair by the side of Alexa. But you heard the phone call Charlotte under the weather today. So many are dealing with this.
Is she under the weather? Let's go walk by Jackson like legends.
No, Wade.
Days. Well, I'm good. I'm sick. I'm not sick. I'm not sick about that. Charlotte's not sick. At least according to
You mind spreading so much. It really does.
Okay, let's say we're
You know, I think Charlotte Flair wants to come, but when Charlotte Flair would turn down the opportunity?
Let's say, for example, you're in a tag team. You
Yes.
want to win tag gold. When your tag partner says, "Oh, I'm going to go singles for this week and try and win the singles gold," and then perhaps Charlotte Flair thinks, "You know what? I'll have a little protest illness." I'm just throwing it out there, Joe.
There's so much conspiracy here.
No. You can't rule it.
It's women conspiracy theory fools. Yes, the central focus has been being paired with Charlotte and regaining the women's tag titles. It was arguably the hottest and deepest division. That's been the goal. But here she is with, some instant aspiration for single success, so let it be.
And what happens if you win singles gold? And what happens to the tag team? It goes to the side. You forget about that and you focus on the singles one.
Let's focus on a really, really good match in front of us right here.
Oh,
So,
Wade.
it's interesting. The fact that this is Julia's second reign now with the United States Championship after winning it back last week. Now, I know from speaking to Julia that she is intent on making this reign a lot more impactful than the first.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You can just see the way she is speaking at the camera. It's a different side to Julia that's come out with more confidence from being in the US that much longer, got more acclimated to the scene here in WWE. It's going to have their absolute best to beat Alexa Bliss this evening.
Showing some Matrix-like defense for a moment there. They just grabs a handful of hair. Oh, yeah, it's unbelievable.
Here a moment ago, just like any self-doubt is just completely dissipated.
With
Now it's 2026, you've reclaimed the gold. Make 2026 the year of Julia.
charging into that corner.
Start against a former five-time world champion, Alexa Bliss. And Alexa Bliss completely out of sorts in the early going.
Oh, missile drop kick sends Bliss all the way across the ring. Looks like look at him trying to finish this thing off early, but Bliss still plenty left.
Charlotte Flair currently in her sick bed might be laughing at the TV in the way this looks going, Joe. Tonight, we don't
Probably
know.
concerned and always supported. She tosses her around.
That's been one-way traffic from the very off on this one.
No strong start.
Deanna James,
Beautiful madness.
yelling some instructions. What a job she's done as the official representative of Julia. And finally, maybe stemming the time in this one, Alexa Bliss.
No, Bliss now up on the apron. Oh, she does damage to the outside. Alexa Bliss, and she's eyeing the United States Championship.
She's just chilling with the title.
Quick match action here, United States Women's
That would be awesome.
Julia
see Alexia as a singles champ again.
Out Charlotte Flair. Not feeling well here on this Friday. Kiana James, meanwhile, has played a pretty big role early on here, Wade.
Yeah, Bliss has really struggled in pretty much the entirety of this match, save for a couple of flurries. Really, it's been Kiana James who once again, behind the referee's back, when you count it, that's 3 times now she's interfered on behalf of her client, Julia, and how devastating it has been for the chances of Alexa Bliss of winning gold tonight.
Now this time she comes surging in and eats an elbow from Bliss. Well timed to have the boot and made some hope for Alexa Bliss. Driving right hand after right hand to the chin of Julia.
Martyrs out crowd in favor of Alexa Bliss here. One of the most perplexing individuals we've ever witnessed, but certainly tough to boot. And now finally getting some steam and momentum in this match.
Haven't seen this since she hit that cannonball off the apron, but now here in the center of the ring, Bliss is right back into this. Hit from the drop kick, and she can feel it.
Working on all of the offense she's absorbed from Julia thus far. Wow, devastating.
It could be right here.
That's the frustration now starting to come to the fore. She knew she had all of the momentum. Struck expertly, but wasn't enough to put Julia away. And now trying to dig deep into the arsenal to figure out what else she has in store.
Plenty, says Bliss.
Double knees to the gut, completely softened up. Now as the champion moving out of the way just in the nick of time.
And then shoulders down in an instant.
Nice reflex crucial. Arrivederci.
That Arrivederci knee from Julia. It sets up everything that she wants to do, including this. Great counter by Bliss just to get free.
Sister Abigail time! Yeah!
What in the world? Kiana James up on the apron, having to be dealt with. And she is.
Now unceremoniously dumped into the ring. Referee
Twisted Bliss, let's go!
She could have been a Twisted Bliss alive, but instead it's Lash Legend shoving her off the top.
Shenanigans!
Meanwhile, Julia, Northern Lights, and to put it away in the fence. Lash Legend interfered.
Here's your winner and still the Women's United States Champion, Julia.
Shenanigans.
And Nia Jackson made it very clear they want Alexa Bliss and Charlotte out of the way. So they have a clear run of the new tag champs, Rhea Ripley and EA Scott. And I think the message has now been sent.
But Charlotte Flair is not here on sick tonight. Meanwhile, Jax and Legend surrounding Bliss in the ring.
So Bliss is running in front of the wall for Sarah Cheese. One way to rearrange somebody's jaw. Two powerhouse women. Absolutely merciless. Stated goals of winning tag gold here. And Alexa Bliss, with no backup, is about to get squashed, Joe Tex.
Nia says set her up for a Annihilator. Oh, she delivers it. Oh. This after a loss when she had put Ray into position to win that U.S. Championship. But instead, it's Nia and Lash getting the best of Alexa.
Jordan, you have made the right decision. It is a great pleasure that I officially welcome you to SmackDown.
Thank you so much, Vic. I'm excited to show you this.
This year trying to look as a person and almost final United States Women's Champion. I demand a rematch.
I'm not even supposed to have 2 terms. Well, be that as it may, I'm actually in the middle of something, Chelsea.
Okay, do you want the time to get some Alexa Bliss to type
Well,
out?
as you must know, I'm officially signing Jordan Grace to SmackDown, so feel free to be the first to welcome her.
How is that important to me? I'm sorry, we're talking about my rematch.
It's exactly what I was talking about before, Nick. How I'm not going to be a diva like some of the other women on the SmackDown roster.
Why don't you watch your mouth and fix your tone when you're talking about Chelsea Green?
Why don't you make me?
Oh, I will happily make you.
Okay, ladies. Well, you just gave me a great idea because I was looking for a first opponent for Jordan Grace and Albert. Looks to me like you just stepped up. So tonight, Jordan Grace and Albert Fire on SmackDown.
Can't wait.
Okay, but now what about me?
Oh, yeah, you can help Albert get ready for a match with Jordan Grace.
Insufferable, even in German.
I'm ready to talk to you.
Yes.
The toxicity on SmackDown, it continues to grow. So it was concerning to me when I didn't know who my opponent was last week. I checked the tooth, look at my nose. I mean, wake up, Nick! Matt Cardona is the embodiment of toxic masculinity, so please, what are you going to do about it?
I'm waiting for Chelsea to be like, that's my husband.
You are toxic!
Oh, from superstar debuts to a superstar who is now officially back in WWE after a 5-year absence.
Yay!
Matt Cardona. Matt, how does it feel to officially be back home?
It's almost been 6 years. 6 years. It feels great to be back. When I first left, I had 3 options. 1, be negative, be bitter, feel sorry for myself, and fade your obscurity. 2, I could just coast off with Zack Ryder and for the rest of my career. Or 3, reinvent myself, bust my ass, do whatever it takes to get back to WWE. And I chose number 3. Excuse me. There he is. Good match tonight. You got this. Might not be the best time to bring it up. I'm not just back to be back. Came back to win that championship.
Well, when I'm done with Drew,
We'll talk. See ya. Good luck.
Done with Drew, that is the key. Drew McIntyre.
Oh, it's so good to see Matt Cardona back. But you know who's really going to be happy? Kevin Owens. And if you need to know why that's hilarious, watch what you want to talk about with Cody and Kevin, where he mentions Matt Cardona by name. Remember, somebody that
Coming up next, recently we saw all-out brawl.
well, there's going to be shenanigans because it's
Now the families fight. 8-man tag team match. The Wyatt Six, the MFTs. Next.
there's going to be shenanigans.
4 times in modern history, there's been 3 stages of hell match. It all began with No Way Out in 2000.
Oh.
A championship has been at stake 3 times in this match. Like Armageddon in 2002, Triple H defeated Shawn Michaels to win World Heavyweight.
Where's a Triple H trend here?
Triple H has competed in the most 3 stages of hell matches. 3 times the game has been in one, won 2 of them. This will be the first time 3 stages of hell takes place outside of North America. John Cena in 2013. Payback was the last to win a 3 stages of hell match. And it is coming your way tonight. It is Cody and Drew. 3 stages of hell for the undisputed WWE Championship live tonight.
You've got to 3 completely different stages of punishment with no escape, no rest time, no break. There's a reason this is the most feared match type of them all in the locker room. Good luck to Cody and Drew.
Meanwhile, the war of words between Uncle Howdy and Solo Sikoa, it has crossed a certain line indeed. The Wyatt Six, the MFTs, they have plenty to settle tonight.
Behold! He will be crowned with glory. All to witness.
Did you all forget? NFT's going Smackdown. And I will make my best.
Oh, so good to see Cody Rhodes and like Matt Cardona in the same frame again. Oh, I have to go back and watch that. What you want to talk about again with Kevin Owens and Cody because it was so much fun. It was so fun.
Always remember, our village, it's time for us to chop down your family tree. Those broken souls that question you when their blood is on your hands.
It will be broken for you.
And your word is because when you just settle, we will be the one.
The Fireflies are alive and well.
It's an 8-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Solo Sikoa and NFT.
There's gonna be shenanigans.
Joe Test by bad NFTers, 4 of which are about to do Battle TV.
There's gonna be shenanigans because Solo's at ringside.
Will be causing havoc on the outside of the ring.
And Wade Solo was very pointed, calling out the Wyatt Six, saying that uncle how he walks around your free-shot family, but in reality, he doesn't even have one. He just runs around a bunch of men that hide behind their masks.
Actually, the Wyatt Six's secret weapon since inception has been the intimidation factor, but Solo Sikoa said it best. The NFTs do not run from fear, they create fear. So if they are not intimidated by the White Six, how on earth do the White Six stop this quintet?
They need to bring back Braun, man. They need to bring back Braun into the Wyatt Six. Because that would just be so fitting, because it would be OG Wyatt family. Oh. Love to see the Fireflies. Love to see it. Imagine if Bray were still here. Like, the Wyatt Six would be just... Like, if Bray were still here, the Wyatt Six would just be that much better. Like, they're already fantastic.
return of the Wyatt Six. In many ways, their spiritual beacon as the Fireflies showing out here in Germany. Here we go.
I'll never forget being in person
Battle of family
at SummerSlam 2019
Wyatt Six and the MFT.
for like Bray Wyatt or the Fiend versus Finn Balor. That entrance by the Fiend, like even like watching it now back, like I get goosebumps. But being there in person, like what it shows on TV doesn't do it justice. Like it was insane. It was insane.
This is smart. This is the tag champs here working together. Casey and Lucas. Exactly what you want in an 8-man tag situation. Get your tag specialists in there early to give you
Like being there for the Fiend's entrance was just like I've not been to many events at the Scotiabank Arena, but like that was just. And I was in the nosebleeds, like I was way up in the nosebleed. And it was just like, watching it back, I get goosebumps now.
What a great start for the Wyatt Six.
Casey and Lucas sacrificing their bodies for pursuit of victory, and now a standoff. Explosive situation here.
Solo Sikoa, the leader of the NFTs, getting the best of Joe Gacy in this 8-man tag team match. Back on December 19th.
The upside of not watching it live, no commercials. Downside, sometimes you miss some of the in-ring action. So.
Oh, the running hip attack. Wow, Gacy's.
Oh, here we go.
Wow, clear off.
Cheap shots at the family and broken souls. It is the Wyatt Six, and it is all going the way of the MFTs at this point. You must call it chaos and brawls and down between these two groups. I'm surprised there's only one referee out here. So far, maintaining a semblance of control. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Joe Test.
Yeah, that signature of Tamatanga as Joe Gacy bravely tries to stay toe-to-toe with Cedric. He desperately needs to get to Big Eric Rowan, but he's struggling to.
They need to bring back Braun. They need to bring back Braun. Bring back Braun to the Wyatt Six. That would be super fitting, and it would be a great way to honor Bray. Because it would literally have the OG members of the Wyatt family. Because you'd have Redbeard, and you'd have Braun Strowman. Like, let's do it. Do it. It's a shame they couldn't bring Alexa Bliss back. Because they were just starting to get something going with Bray and Alexa when he backs.
Family versus family. As Eric Rowan trying to clear out the NXT.
They need to bring back Braun. 100%. Bring him back into the Wyatts. It would just be chef's kiss.
Let's do this. Why not? Nearly 7-footers, center of the ring, towing the line, right hand after right hand.
My hair is so long. I don't think my hair has been this long since SummerSlam 2019. I think it was a little bit longer. I'll have to go back and look at old photos from that day. I think it was this length.
Right now, Eric Rowan in the driving seat of this one. What a spectacle!
Family versus family. Look at the power of Rowan.
No one's ever picked up Talatonga like that before. He did not want
Yeah, they need to bring Braun. Like, if they're gonna bring Braun back. Tongue twister. They should bring him back to the Wyatts, because that would just. You would have all the OG members of the Wyatt family in the Wyatt Six. Perfect.
broken the world record for the highest choke slam in history. Absolutely spectacular. Referee lost all control. The only reason it's come back is because the two giants are now and now. Howdy wants it, Solo wants it, the leaders are going to show down.
Uncle Howdy will even go send the message to Solo, saying Solo doesn't even know the meaning of family. That Solo's been searching since being exiled from his own actual bloodline, and here they go. Uncle Howdy and Solo Sikoa.
So I gotta give Solo a lot of credit. Like, the bloodline isn't even a thing anymore. Like, the Usos are both, like, they're tag team champions now, by the way. Awesome. But the bloodline has now severed into, like, NFTs and the Vision, really. Like, if you look at it, that's exactly what happened. They just severed and then they started their own factions. So I gotta give Solo credit. He's actually done quite an impressive job of keeping that kind of.
And now Howdy says everybody can bring it my way.
Mateo, who is illegal in this match, now getting dragged into the fray. And of course, this one's going
Oh, Mandible Claw! Mandible Claw is in on JC Mateo.
Welcome to
No.
the Wild Six.
Everybody knows we said earlier, the spiritual beacon for them. Meanwhile, Big Kick breaks up their Sister Abigail attempt.
Well, Uncle Howdy was flying with that distraction from the lantern.
Oh, the cutthroat! The cutthroat! That running elbow from Tamatanga!
Shenanigans.
Here are your winners. Solo Sikoa and MFT. Well, I'll tell you right now, Joe Tex, Uncle Howdy had this match won until Solo Sikoa played some mind games of his own, grabbing that lantern, the symbol of the original Firefly Brave Wires. And what did that do to the mind of Uncle Howdy? Because it was downhill from there for the Wild Six. And shortly after was this connection to the jaw of
Shenanigans.
down for good. What a victory for the MFTs, who are now apparently leaving with the spoils of war, namely the Wild Six's lantern.
You can see Uncle Howdy reaching out that right hand. No,
That's a scene of devastation right there, Joe Tex. It's
It
pain
is.
in the eyes.
8-man tag team match goes to the MFTs at Cutthroat from Tamatanga.
I got the whole world in the bucket. Next up. There he is. What's up, bro?
What's up? I'll tell you what's up. I just talked to Nick Aldis. We forgot a way for me to get a WWE title opportunity. So when I win that and accept your open challenge, I'll become a 3-time Grand Slam champion.
All right, well, we're about to have an open challenge right now, so let's see how.
Did you not see Ray Orton cheap shot me tonight? Did you not see that? I could barely move my neck to the left.
Okay, all right, you know what? There's always next week.
Isn't that right, Randy?
If you need another week to prepare, just say that. See you later, Joe.
Good.
I'll ask you for a second. Last week, just wrote down what I said I was going to do. When I know my word, I'm about to host some challenge. Be an honor, accept it. Listen, Chip. Okay, we will fight again. At a different time and a different place. I'm actually on the way to talk to Nick Aldis about something different. I'm sorry. Nick? Pardon me.
Oh.
Yes! Yes! European patriots, stand up and show your respects.
Why would German citizens even consider that?
If they're patriots, you're not hot, Joe Tex. You can stay seated.
Wow.
Chelsea Green's thing.
Alba Fire's entrance, and she still makes it out of some way.
Well, she's the leader of this unit. Of course, the secret purpose in Alba Fire showing due respect to Chelsea Green, unlike Joe.
Hey, Jordan Grace is Smackdown debut next. Alba Fire's out to ruin it.
It's already obvious he's going to SmackDown. It's not really much of a, especially when the font is blue. Like, come on.
Did you see Alba Femi the other night? Wait, was so impressive. And now it will be a new episode of NXT. And based on what you saw at the end of that episode the other night, it's going to be like after Alba Femi. And we'll look at that roster was loaded on NXT every Tuesday, 8 Eastern, 7 Central on the CW. Week ago, Alba Fire tried to aid Chelsea Green in her failed dating routine for the women's empire. Now Alba has her own match to prove herself. And it comes against the powerhouse.
From Austin, Texas, Jordan Grace.
Wait, the much anticipated arrival on Jordan Grace to SmackDown.
Yeah, it was a talent acquisition won by SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. Great pickup. This is a powerlifter, holds a bunch of records both nationally and in Jordan and in Georgia State, legitimately one of the strongest women in wrestling history. Got a list of championship wins in this game as long as your arm, including multiple ones with our present team. And hey, this is a juggernaut here in the women's division.
And she started so early as well. She was a teenager. Over 14 years old when she started. So 15 years in the business of experience. You mentioned 3 times the TNA knockout champion. So here is Jordan Grace against Alba Fire. And you mentioned the free agent signing. The general manager, Nick Aldis, he told Grace recently his huge plans in 2026.
Alba Fire's gonna, is Alba Fire gonna, like, take the loss?
Chelsea Green Alba Fire took a little smack last week about Jordan Grace, as did our world champion here, Jade Cargill. So the knives are already out for Jordan Grace, and you get an example of exactly why the women's locker room are so fearful of this powerhouse woman. Wow! Just toying with Alba Fire. Now, Alba Fire, to be clear, is a woman who dominated the European scene over here for about 10 years before heading to WWE. But it's been all about Jordan Grace so far in this one. A complete white.
Why would you wrestle in suit pants?
Fire around early on, and now Alba looking to mount some offense to return with the DDT, and she immediately hooks the leg into the cover.
Distracted, the stalking of Chelsea Green on the outside was all it took for Jordan Grace to momentarily drop her guard, and now she's getting mugged in there by this psychotic.
I think Alba needs some actual gear.
Talented shot. That's her own success as a tag team champion, as an NXT tag team champion as well. And Alba Fire looking to return against Jordan Grace, but she gets blocked up on that attempt.
Look at the massive power of Jordan Grace just blocking that suplex into a corner. And now perhaps trying to answer it with something of her own, but again, blocking that headshot into the turnbuckle.
And then delivering the big elbow.
Here's the conundrum for people who are going to be taking on Jordan Grace in the future. How do you cope with this level of unrefined power?
The spine buster by Jordan Grace.
Now we go here.
And packaging Alba Fire. And that folding power bomb by Jordan Grace. And now Just in time, of course, is Chelsea Green up on the apron. Just when Grace had so much.
I love that Chelsea and Zach are on, and Matt are on the same brand. That makes me very happy.
All the fire is a missile there. And way up, Joe Thomas. More power with this torture rack.
There's beast mode. That torture rack bomb.
Here's your winner, Jordan Grace.
She's impressive, Wade.
Oh,
she is impressive.
What a debut win here on SmackDown to this golden package powerbomb here, Matt. Would have been the 3 count. Chelsea Green mounted up, getting involved until the Chelsea problem was taken out. And then we see this torture rack bomb down that beast mode. Is Jordan Grace incredible? And that serves as a massive warning shot for the SmackDown Women's Division. Things are going to be all different around here in 2026. Thanks for the arrival of this juggernaut, Jordan Grace.
So impressive.
Alpha females do not like other alpha females.
The champ is here. Jade Cargill.
I'm just got a microphone, so what's up?
You think you did something? You think you're special? Well, now you're on my show. And I'm that bitch.
Yeah, that's a mic drop. That's a statement.
Jordan Grace.
Oh, are they gonna have Jordan dethrone her? Because that'd be awesome.
And the form of WWE champ Jade Cargill.
Highly impressive debut win for Jordan Grace here on SmackDown. Well, switching gears, I'd like to welcome my guest, a man who made it crystal clear that his next goal was to become WWE Champion, Sami Zayn. Sami, it just so happens to be a WWE Championship match later on tonight. I'm going to put you on the hot seat. Who do you think is going to win?
You know, I really hate to admit this, Byron, but there is a small part of me that kind of wants Drew McIntyre to win. Just because he's famously the one person I've never beaten, and the idea of beating him, not just beating him, but beating him for the WWE Championship, that sounds great. You know, but obviously I'm rooting for Cody. I am. He's a friend, he's a good guy, and more than that, he's a great champion. He's one of the best champions we've had in years and years, and when you're going after the WWE Championship, that's what it's about, testing yourself against the very best. But if you're asking me who do I actually think is going to walk out tonight as champion, my money's on Cody. No matter who walks out as champion, they need to know I'm waiting on the other side.
Thank you, Sami.
I love Byron.
There is Drew McIntyre, and you know what awaits. 3 stages of hell for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Yeah, because they're in Germany, they could give it to him.
Who came up with the stipulations? He said, you know what we're going to do? First stage, a regular match. Let's wrestle. But the second stage is Falls Count Anywhere. And if we need it, and we get to it, the final stage to determine the WWE Championship will be a steel cage match. Commercial.
This is going to be wild.
Hour of SmackDown.
This is going to be wild. Oh, we got the open challenge for U.S. title. Remember 205 Live?
Wait, I think it's the best version of Mello we've seen.
No doubt about it. This is a guy who is smart and cool to get over the line and win some gold. Finally doing it a couple of weeks ago against Ilya Dragunov.
205 Live used to be a thing. I remember that.
Will continue. Thank goodness for that.
I love the fact he's honoring the long-standing tradition in the Open Challenge. So who's going to take on Mello? We find out next from here in Northern Jersey. Hey, did you catch this weekend? Cam Scattaboo, the New York Giants bruising running back and WWE Superfan. He put this out there, he's screaming. And what's he doing? Well, he's enjoying recovering this offseason, playing a little creative superstar, Royal Rumble.
Jackson Dahl in there too.
He's creating superstars and rumbling. Scat. He is one of one, isn't he?
And he wrestles like he plays football, incredibly aggressively, incredibly violently, and it is so fun to watch.
We got another WWE Superfan, and Jalen Brunson just dropping an elbow in the midst of this screaming by Cam Scattaboo. Playing 2K25. Hysterical. Scat.
You want something, amigo? Bro, why you got your gear on, bro? Blows out there right now. I know Johnny didn't make it overseas, but I feel I'd race you up. Wait, how'd you get my gear?
Wait, what? Oh, it's Johnny, isn't it?
Oh, no.
It's Johnny. It's Johnny. I should. I'm like, that's Johnny. As soon as I saw him stand still, I was like, as soon as I saw the stance, I'm like, oh, that's Johnny Gargano. Oh man, I love it.
This is a whole new challenge. Second to best.
See, I'm one of those fans that like, I could be critical about it, and I'm well aware that it's like a thing. Shinsuke! Let's go!
Let's go, Wade.
Love it!
Let's go! So glad they gave him back his old theme. So glad they gave him back his old theme. Let's go, Shinsuke! That makes me very happy.
Former US champ in his own right, and maybe in a few minutes, about to be once again.
See, I'm one of those fans that like, I enjoy like the magic and the entertainment and the pageantry and like all the chaos, but I'm also not stupid or naive to, like, I know how the business works, but I'm not one to just be like, Like, I enjoy it. It is my happy place. It is my me time. It has been my escape for most of my life, so I enjoy it because of that. I may not agree with a lot of the things that they do, inside or outside the ring, but I'm a fan, and I appreciate it nonetheless.
Mello loves it. Absolutely loves it. This was the intent of the Open Challenge. I mean, the last time we saw shit, you should see the U.S. Championship on the line was after
Oh.
Elimination match the night before out there in San Diego. It was Sammy and Trey Phoenix back then, and now here he is fighting again for the U.S.
Yeah, Melo's got his game face on. You would think he loves it based on that. I don't think he does. I think this is not somebody you want to answer in this. Here is the issue when you offer an open challenge like Melo, and of course, before him, Ilya Dragunov did. You don't know who's coming out. You have no chance to prep. Shinsuke Nakamura has had in his head for at least 7 days. I'm going to answer that challenge sooner or later. I'm going to take on Carmelo Hayes. I'm going to get my skills ready to beat a high flyer like.
See, at least they're telling us that Raw starts at 2 p.m. on Monday. They said 8 p.m. on. So.
But that's why so many respect what Hayes and Dragunov. I mean, what fighting feel like is I'm gonna leave that out of the conversation. But big drop kick.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, guys. I'll be back. Drinking a lot of coffee today, so I gotta use the bathroom.
The big kick comes up just as Melo was revving that engine to the outside again.
I'll tell you right now, Shinsuke Nakamura, the master of the art of war. Oh, wow! On your own terms. Well, that has just turned things the way of Carmelo Hayes, the champion.
Moments ago, Shinsuke Nakamura landed a massive kick to the chest of Carmelo Hayes. This is the United States Championship match. The open challenge as Carmelo Hayes defend last week against Johnny Gargano. Of course, he earned the title with a thrilling win over Ilya Dragunov, who kept the honor of the open challenge tradition. But this is a lot to ask. The consecutive weeks and taking on somebody as skilled and experienced as Nakamura. Oh! Now the levels. He went to the chest, he went to the head, and now right to that upper quad.
But again, it's the game plan that Nakamura has, knowing his opponent is going to be Carmelo Hayes, knowing he's going to answer this open challenge. Whereas Carmelo Hayes doesn't have that benefit against Nakamura. Didn't have time to go. Dragon scrum. I'm not sure he got all of it.
I don't think it matters because of the damage that was done with the kick. That left leg is not in good shape at all.
May well have been an overshot more than a dragon screw, but now sensing that's the bullseye is Nakamura. Here's the other thing you've got to remember too. So you mentioned the match against Ilya Dragunov 2 weeks ago. The epic battle with Johnny Gargano last week.
Yes.
Nakamura is fresh. When you do these weekly open challenges, your body as champ is simply breaking down week by week. Nakamura knows that, and Nakamura is now targeting body parts that are apparently issues for Carmelo Hayes. This is tactically brilliant from Shinsuke Nakamura, and I would personally expect nothing less from him.
How fresh, remember, we said, here he goes, trying to win the U.S. Championship right here, but surviving his medal. He mentioned earlier we haven't seen him in action on SmackDown since November 28th, so he's fresh as can be. That left leg is a concern. That's a concern right now, Wade.
And it's a concern that Shinsuke Nakamura is only too happy to exploit. We take a very good look at Melo. There's going to be a TKO from the referee. If Melo cannot continue, we will have a new champion here.
And think about the offense that Melo's been putting forth. Last week against Gargano, the first 48, and nothing but net. Can he even do that if he's down the one leg? The dragon screws, he was tripped over that middle rope.
What's Melo's biggest asset? It's his movement.
Oh!
That leg, and this is now relentless.
This has been continuous, this attack on the left leg.
This is what you have to do at the top level if you want to win gold here on SmackDown. Now look at this whole Boston completely tearing the sinew, the ligaments, the tendons in that knee. And Melo could be close to a tap out here.
He's trying to fight his way out of this. He's trying with everything he has. Carmelo Hayes, that left leg has been badly damaged. It's very obvious. It started with a massive kick. There were dragon screws. There was the attack on the outside. Right back to like another dragon screw. Time and again, that's been the target.
I mean this respectfully. The offense from Melo of late has been flimsy. He's throwing stuff, but it's like a man punching at the wind. It's barely enough to And Carmelo Hayes, the current United States champion, is in a world of trouble at this point. Shinsuke Nakamura has done this to perfection.
Trying to win the U.S. Championship for the fourth separate time. Hasn't happened since John Cena in 2015.
Classic
He's in
Shinsuke.
complete control. Lamelo grabs that kick. You can see him favoring the leg as he stood up, but then he dig deep here.
A little payback there on Nakamura. One shot, but one shot's not going to do it. It needs a flurry, and that flurry is incoming now from Carmelo Hayes, who seems to have found a second win.
Oh! Even the way he landed, rolling off of the back of Shinsuke was concerning.
The movement's still there. It's just a bit slower than normal, but can still have to take that.
Lateral press isn't going to get it done. Easy kick out by Nakamura.
This is really Carmelo Hayes just buying himself a little time to get some mental clarity and get some.
There's my controller falling off my couch arm.
Navigate a path through to victory. Well, these are desperate times. They know mistake is straight back into the firefight. Is Shinsuke Nakamura shrugging up that offense? Or no? Once again, that's another dragon spirit here. Lamelo wants none of that.
Lamelo knows enough that he can't afford that right now. How about this from Lamelo finding a way off the ropes? And still reaching for that left leg, trying to defend. High above our ring of the United States Championship match. A year ago, Shinsuke Nakamura was the U.S. champion. His reign not as active, perhaps as some would like, but he has reset himself. He has come back and he has accepted this opportunity, going out there in the open challenge put forth by Carmelo Hayes as the newly minted United States champion, deep in the water of what has been a strong match. The big story has been the left leg of Carmelo Hayes taking damage from Nakamura.
You offer up these open challenges, you never know what threat is coming your way, and right now the threat has been huge from Nakamura. And Nakamura might be about to end this thing, go for something big, avalanche style off the top rope, but Carmelo Hayes sensing danger, scrambling his way out of there.
Carmelo, that leg is in trouble, and now he's draped, hanging down at the corner.
There, now I'm all lit up. So I'm gonna go for a walk after.
The strikes of this precision collision.
So I have 3 layers of socks on. Got my thermal base layer on, pair of jeans, my thermal base layer here, my up, down shirt. Then once SmackDown's done, I'm gonna put my sweater on, then my jacket.
Putting your body on the line and pursue a victory, knowing full well how much that wrestling was going to hurt himself. Put it on the line to take down the challenger Nakamura, who is now in the draw.
There's going to be shenanigans.
Look at how much he's struggling, but gritting it out, trying to shake out that left leg. Just a point misses on the frog splash.
That was knees first. That was not a flat frog splash. That was all. And capitalizing with a knee bar now is the jiu-jitsu expert that is Shinsuke Nakamura, a man who's competed and won in MMA prior to coming to WWE. Now looking to overextend that knee. And Carmelo Hayes desperately needs that rope.
Oh, and he gets the rope break. You can hear him saying, Charles, and right back to that left leg and try to get some work out. Brilliant work by Hayes.
You're so inventive there from Carmelo Hayes.
I love that they're cutting to 3 in Jordan. I love it.
On top is Nakamura.
And Nakamura.
Turn that into a counter, but what a nice reversal there from Carmelo Hayes.
That was so slick and mid-forward. What Nakamura does best.
Kick to the jaw, doing a full 360 with Carmelo Hayes, and here's another fight to Jerry.
Position. That close to regaining the United States Championship.
Oh man, what an effort it was here. The cutter reversal there from Carmelo Hayes. But then followed up by this kick, right to the jaw of Melo
impressive. You can see him living. But trying to gather strength, and he does. How is he coming up with this?
Well, it's a walnut-leg pivot on the middle rope to springboard himself into that DDT. This is where you have to be imaginative. You have to be creative. Your body isn't cooperating the way it should. Find another way.
Yeah, that knee doesn't look good.
That's what champions are made of. And Carmelo Hayes is doing everything he can to combat this leg injury.
Listen, even if he went up for nothing but net, the time it takes just to support his body, how much he has slowed down with that damaged left leg. And now, Shin's in position to deliver, and he does.
Right to the midsection of Carmelo Hayes, who cannot possibly be getting any oxygen in those lungs now.
Oh, man.
Kinshasa off the ropes.
Avalanche Kinshasa. Now he's looking to deliver. Whoa! Are you kidding
Wow.
me? The first 48. A first 48 when Kinshasa was coming straight at him.
Okay.
Trying to step that offense as quickly as possible.
There's the adrenaline right there.
He's asking his left leg to deliver, and he does. Nothing but net.
That was a good match, actually. But there's going to be shenanigans after, I think.
That tonight took heart and drive and endurance for Carmelo Hayes, but by hook or by crook, the champ defends successfully. And this was the moment with that long blow connecting.
And we're getting down to the wire here.
The 1-2 whammy, just when it looked like all was lost with Carmelo Hayes, it was open shot.
But I like that SmackDown's 3 hours now because it's letting the matches breathe. Because, like, it was action packed 2 hours, but, like, now they can actually breathe. They're not, like, 5-minute matches. So I love that.
After a match like that, exactly what you should see between these two. Well done, Nakamura and Melo.
Hi, Cody.
Excuse me, Cody. I do apologize for that.
Oh, love the getup. Love the gear.
Final thoughts before tonight's match. Like that. Byron, I think Mel's WWE champion. There is no solitude. You are surrounded by the best situations, the best people. You yourself. You're doing a great job. All of you know that. As far as the McIntyre,
We love Byron.
I see he's got my father's watch this evening. I see what he did last week on SmackDown right in front of me. I tell people all the time, when you want to talk about my father, when you want to talk about his legacy, when you want to bring it into the situation, and it's so unnecessary, if anything is cheap, and even more so, it's lazy.
Yep.
He doesn't make the comeback. Dusty doesn't make the comeback. I make the comeback. Most of these guys don't find that out until they are looking up at the lights, and that is Drew tonight. And after that, eyes on the Royal Rumble. And you know what that means. WrestleMania. Thanks, bye.
Waiting is hard to properly put it in perspective.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Because it demands all of our attention with Cody versus Drew and the rarity of the 3 stages of hell match.
Two of the best of this generation going toe-to-toe in the worst kind of match imaginable for a competitor. Why? For the prize of the WWE Championship. It doesn't get bigger than this with no commercial show.
I know, there have only been 4 of these in the last 25 years. Here's General Manager Nick Holmes.
Tonight, for the first time in SmackDown history, the WWE Championship is on the line in 3 stages of hell. 2 men will walk in and face 3 stages of hell, and there can only be 1 champion. One thing's for certain, there's no rest for the wicked because the WWE Champion will then be faced with a myriad of potential challenges. there are many superstars ready to stake their claim to be number one contender. So I'm not wasting any time. I've decided that next week, in a venue very close to my heart, Wembley Arena in London.
Oh, they're at Wembley next week.
Qualifying matches. The winners of those matches will face off in a fatal four-way match at Saturday night's main event. The winner
In Montreal.
of that match faces the WWE champion at the Royal Rumble. Tonight, two men walk through to be WWE champion. Next week, the challenge to name the next number one contender begins.
Ooh, so they're at Wembley next week.
So they call this
Nice.
Witches Board here in Cologne, Germany, but we will be in London next week for SmackDown, and it is to see who gets into
See, it still says 8 p.m.
the matches we will have for this number one contenders qualifying.
Here's the first qualifier. The Miz has eaten RKO's 2 weeks in a row.
Miz versus Randy, let's go.
From London, he will be out of the tournament of Viper. Randy Orton will progress to that fatal fall.
And this is
I wonder if R-Truth's going to interfere, just because that whole Nick Aldis thing.
Against the big free agent side.
Okay. Trick Williams versus Matt Cardona. Let's go.
Get this, former world champ Damian Priest mentioned he wants some gold coming his way. Solo
Ooh.
victorious with his
Solo versus Damian. That could be interesting.
battle with the Punisher next week on SmackDown.
I'm guessing it starts at 2 p.m. next week, so we'll go live at 2 p.m.
The undisputed WWE Championship and rounding it out to see who gets into the fatal four-way. Sami Zayn.
Ilya versus Sammy. Oh, that's going to be wicked.
Next week.
Oh, that's going to be wicked.
Of course, you know what's immediately ahead.
Let's go.
They have taken each other to a place of no return, a place where it must be this way, going to hell. 3 stages of the championship match. First of 2 wins. It is time. The main event we've all been waiting for.
Let's go. Class shattering.
You guys should be the best of friends after these 20 years walking the same roads. You continuously.
Class shattering. I thought of Stone Cold immediately.
I wrote the blueprint that helps you finish the story. But that's where our stories are really different. I deserve that WWE title. I could screw it out more times than I can count.
Yeah, because you've had nothing to do with any of that.
I am not the bad guy. But if you provoke me, I'm the real knight.
Disturbed. Okay. Glad to see them still doing songs for WWE. Glad to see they still got a partnership with WWE. That's awesome. That is actually pretty awesome to see them still partnering with WWE on stuff. I love that there's a U-Haul just randomly chilling. Yep. This is gonna be good. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh. There's gonna be shenanigans. I'm anticipating shenanigans. Especially now that they've announced those that tournament, there's gonna be shenanigans at some point. Especially knowing Drew. Like, come on. There's gonna be shenanigans. I love me some Cody. Let's go. I also love me some Drew too, because I was one of those. I was very happy for him when he won the title during COVID. But let's go. So glad to see Disturbed is still doing stuff with WWE. That's awesome. I mean, their take on the Stone Cold theme back in like 2001, like, come on. That was wicked. Like his heel entrance theme was just a banger. And going back and watching old clips, and I hear that, and I'm like, oh. By the way, 3/6. Oh, I should look up what day 3/16 day is.
Is a 3 stages of hell.
Let's go.
For the undisputed WWE Championship.
Commercial free, but they'll probably have ads at the bottom.
Where you can win via countout.
Or they'll do picture in picture.
Submission or pinfall. The second is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Where the only way
That's where the shenanigans will start.
The third stage is
I cannot believe they name arenas after like food delivery apps.
the only way to win is by pinfall or submission or to escape the cage with both
I mean,
touching
come
the
on.
floor.
John Labatt Center in London was named after beer. And it still is. Budweiser Gardens. Actually, no, now it's Canada Life Place. So now it's named after an insurance company. I don't want to speculate. I don't, but I want to at the same time. Because they're in Germany, so they could give it to Drew. And there could be shenanigans that gives it to Drew. But there could also be shenanigans that Cody retains. So could go either way. I'm legitimately excited for this. I'm legitimately just stoked. Let's frickin' go. Kind of miss him carrying the sword, though. Especially since it's part of his entrance, like, the theme. Like, the swords are still, like, come on, bring back the sword.
Cody and provoked Cody Rhodes to attack. Cody had the belt down. All of us knew it cost him the championship.
But look what he's got on, Joe. That Dusty's watch.
That watch that WWE executives some years ago found returned to Cody as a celebration of all that was accomplished. It's exactly what we're talking about. It's goading him, provoking him, and the Scottish Warrior with the constant chorus of, go ahead, hit me, Cody. I know you want to. Well, now, Wade, nothing needs to be held back. This is what...
Oh, this is going to be insane.
This is what he wanted. 3 stages of hell. He's the one who hit the brutal map.
This is going to be interesting.
This is a very different Drew to the one I came through this industry with. It's a Drew that stares and intimidates me at the best of times. But Drew is one intelligent psychopath. He's going to that.
This is going to be interesting.
He's got under his skin, and Cody has now been baited into putting his body on the line in a match that favors a bigger, stronger, and yes, more ruthless man in Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre sauntered down the aisle today with the poise and calm of a man who believes that destiny is about to be handed to him. Time and again, Drew will tell you he has been screwed out of the gold, and in fairness to Drew, he is not lying. Outside interference, terrible refereeing decisions, claims of corruption at the highest level in management. Well, tonight is the night it ends for McIntyre.
Diabolical heels are back, y'all. I'm so excited. Oh. Love me some Cody. Adrenaline in my soul, every part of control. Do it all to get them on the feet. Crowd is here, about to blow. Pray for me to start the show. Have the color lights go up and roll. Whoa! When I was younger, hard times made me
Go all the way back to August 8th, back in Montreal.
Oh.
Springboard Cody Wade right through the front of our announce desk, and Cody was out injured. And then you advance them to what happened at WrestlePalooza. That's Saturday night's main event, but it's the recent weeks, Wade. And then
Love that gear.
recent days as he stares at that gold Rolex. One last talk a week ago, watching the cherished photo of his legendary father go up in flames. And now the flames that burn deep inside of Cody Rhodes. It raged for weeks. And all that fury can finally be unleashed here in Berlin, Germany.
The show, how the color lights go up and roll. Whoa! You have to do it, like.
Arduous journey to get to this point, and that is pretty much the only reason you end up competing in these stages of Hellhouse, that is going to test everything between these competitors.
I gotta start wearing other shirts other than the black ones, especially with my base layer underneath.
For the official introductions, here's Alicia Taylor.
Introducing first, the challenger. From Ayr, Scotland, weighing at 285 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
Mixed. Seems kind of mixed.
And his opponent, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing at 222 pounds, he is the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
That's 2 out of 3 of these stages that have been set forth for that.
Let's go. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh.
Our referee tasked with being the third man inside the ropes. Cody and Drew, and wasting no time with all the emotion that has been built up. Cody is on the attack. We start stage 1, a straight wrestling match.
It's been a long time since I've seen Cody in this kind of state in the early goings of the match. So fired on. That can be a good thing when used well. It can also force errors. And Cody needs to keep under a semblance of control here. Although I fear that part is over.
Suicide dive to the outside immediately, wasting no time getting on the attack.
Just look at the narrow eyes of Cody Rhodes. This is very different.
Looks like they messed up on putting the.
Steel chair in hand. This is a straight wrestling match, so he's once again telling him, yeah.
Not done through.
I'll wait on commentary. It's always great.
Fired up Cody to get himself disqualified in this first straight up wrestling stage.
Let's go, Cody.
It backfired there. Cody. Well in control of the other goes in this one. Hopefully now for fans of Cody Rhodes, Cody can take a little breath and just calm down somewhat. He's got that burst.
He still got that walk. That walk, that run walk is just iconic.
Rides right hand right to his
Break the count. Good job.
Thankfully bleeding with Cody. Get things back in the ring. Do not forget this is a straight match. And Cody, they well have overstepped the mark on that one and ended up paying for it.
The impact into the steel.
And it's commercial free, so let's go.
The intensity that's being put forth immediately in the 3 stages of hell is incredible. And keep in mind, this is stage 1. This is the straight wrestling match. Stage 2 is full.
What did they do?
Anywhere.
Oh, right, because they got to put the cage down. That's right. I was like, what is going on with those? Cody Cutter!
This could be in stage 1, no!
Cody in a straight up technical wrestling match overdue. This has been anything but that from the early goes. It's been an out-and-out brawl, but I feel that's playing into the hands of McIntyre.
It's interesting when you put the stages together and get your analysis as to who you think is favored in this. But early on in the tone of Cody Rhodes, the pace of Cody Rhodes.
Cody just has that intense look in his eye when he's not thinking, he's reacting, and that is dangerous in a match as strategic as a 3 stages of hell type match.
Cody.
Trying to gather himself and
Cody
Well, Drew's been wiped out in the early guys here. This is a shocker. Normally, in this kind of match, the way this is played out, and in fact, the biggest, strongest superstar is just not played out like way. Wait a second.
Oh, he just took off that top turnbuckle.
Oh, no! It was a low blow! Jason Ayers didn't see it! Jason Ayers, Claymore! That was a low blow! Oh!
Shenanigans.
Drew McIntyre has won the first stage. The next stage is Falls Count Anywhere.
Referee Jason Ayers was dealing with the turnbuckle. He didn't see what happened.
Shenanigans.
It's over and it proves.
This is exactly what happened. Referee goes to fix that turnbuckle. One long blow and one claymore later.
Shenanigans.
Drew McIntyre is now a stage closer to winning the WWE Championship. He predicted he'd win that stage by Cody getting himself disqualified. Didn't quite play out that way.
Cody's coat's just sitting there.
Balls count anywhere.
Stop it to a Slim Jim table.
Submission that can happen anywhere here at Uber Arena. No DQs.
That just doesn't sound right, Uber Arena. Especially in Germany.
Right from the table. Balls count anywhere. If Drew McIntyre wins
Snap it to a Slim Jim table, baby.
Undisputed WWE champion.
Jeez, we're about 6 minutes into this match, and now is clinging onto the goal by a threat. And that was almost the end there. A tightly stacked pin from McIntyre. And this has gone horribly wrong for Cody Rhodes' QB1.
I love how his coat's just kind of chilling. Nobody's come by and picked up his coat yet.
Cody's clueless as to where he's at. He's been low blown, he's been claymore, he's been...
Where are they? Oh, they might go to the... Oh, are they going to take it to his bus? Falls count anywhere, so he can literally pin him on his bus. That is wild. That is wild. Ooh. Okay, to the man parts. Way to go, Joe Taz.
The next thing you know, it is a victory in stage 1 for Drew McIntyre.
Here's what happened, Joe. Cody Rhodes did not come here with a game plan. He came in with rage. Drew McIntyre had a plan. As distasteful as it may have been, a low blow back in the referee's back and a claw got him the stage. And he's that much closer to shocking the world by taking Cody's title.
Now he sends him over the barrier into the crowd. Remember, balls count anywhere.
And we are going to go anywhere tonight, Berlin. Keep your wits about your crowd. They're coming your way.
This is stage 2 in the 3 stages of hell for the undisputed WWE Championship. At any moment, anywhere here.
It's one thing I don't like is everybody on their phones like recording. Like it's on Netflix. You don't need to record.
Cody Rhodes must. He must win.
That's why I don't show it when I do the live streams. It's on Netflix. Like I get it. I would want a picture or video of like Cody walking past me, but there's people that literally go to events and just sit there and live stream, and that's not supposed to happen, but it happens.
Oh, now he's taking a selfie as he's biting his head. Anything goes here. Balls count anywhere. He just slams his head into that metal railing. They are directly behind us in the lower
That has to be the luckiest fan ever to have a selfie taken by Cody Rhodes. The Uber Arena just doesn't sound right, especially in Germany. It's hysterical what they named the arena that. Oh. I love how they're both just casually walking backstage.
Oh, man, right into that metal railing and guard there, and now working their way deeper and deeper into the backstage area. Oh, against the garage door. The metal garage door as Drew is laying on the concrete.
The referee, of course, in off pursuit out there.
All we need is rubber chicken. We need the rubber chicken to make a comeback. If you don't know why that needs to come back, search it on YouTube. Cody Rhodes rubber chicken. It was a thing. And it's been constantly covered on Watchamania too. He could pin him on his bus. Like, oh.
This is a must-win stage for Cody Rhodes.
What was that? It's another Snap Into a Slim Jim table. That is a brilliant marketing though. Like, because Snap Into a Slim Jim table. Like, that's perfect. An arena will never not make me laugh.
That was so smart by Cody Rhodes as he climbs his way out of position and up into the crowd.
Oh, Cody.
Cody Rhodes partially on sighting McIntyre by the power of McIntyre. Straight back to the forehead.
Slams his head right to the side.
You know what? For Cody's sake, he should pin him on Cody's butt. Like, Cody should pin Drew on his butt. Why? Because payback. Oh, I have.
Look at these fans. Fans are going crazy here for Cody Rhodes.
He needs to make sure he's distracted by these fans, but
he's climbing the steps, waiting.
They're going to think this is not right.
He's taking too much time, though.
Oh. 2.5. After flashing down from on top of the bomb.
Cody did his best superstar. Jimmy stuck a right over to the cross.
The balance that takes.
Just about with it to maintain his one stage advantage with a late kick out. But Cody massively with an upper hand here.
The balance that takes. Oh my goodness. All right, get some water.
Drew McIntyre, what his back feels like.
I mean, just look at the back of Cody Rhodes. Cody bumps and bruises and cuts. McIntyre must be shredded too.
There's a late look away from Cody. And as Jason Ayers, the referee, was standing by his Cody, working his way back through the crowd, back towards the ring.
Back towards control and go wherever he wants at this point. He clearly feels he's got McIntyre softened up enough to
I forgot how dry my skin gets in winter. That's why this stuff is amazing. Because it's not only aloe vera, which is really good, but it's good for hydration. And I use Pantene Pro V Daily Moisture Renewal because otherwise my hair would get so dried out.
Anything goes. This is Bulls Count Anywhere here. Stage
Oh
two
no, he's gonna.
in the 3 stages of hell. He's been in this position before. Oh, he was going
Nice.
forward. Now Cody says,
Cody's like, my turn.
Cody with that burst of energy just in the nick of time. And Cody decided to start doing some redecorating on our desk.
Crossroads on the desk. Crossroads on the desk. Let's go. Yep. Crossroads on the desk. Let's go. Crossroads on the desk. Let's go. Oh, this is gonna, woo! Stage 3 is going to be interesting. Let's go. Oh my God. This is, oh, this cannot end well for either of them.
Cody had to have it, and he found a way in a stage that included
Woo.
a 20-foot bomb and going through a reinforced announce desk. Now, only one
Oh,
thing
looks like he's bleeding a bit.
the undisputed WWE Championship, and it is a steel cage.
Oh God, you've been through hell
Oh.
twice. You've dragged your opponent through hell twice. And now
I'm going to measure my stress level. Hold on.
to decide this thing.
You hear the sound. You see the call.
It's like a physical sort of damage.
Oh, I don't think I'm relaxed right now. I think I'm quite the opposite.
How badly do you want the gold?
I haven't measured my stress level in a while.
Montreal went through Claymore Cody through the front of our desk. He was just about to do it again when Cody found a way, and the crossroads through the desk secured the stage 2 way.
Absolute battle of the ringside here. Desperately trying to get some of our monitors back up so we can actually see what's going on here. As this probably 60 seconds of breathing room for these two men while that cage go forward, and now the fight is on.
Oh boy.
Or simply leave the cage with both feet hitting the floor. That is how the undisputed WWE Championship will be determined. Everything these two have gone through, for all these months, all the emotion comes down to a steel cage match here in Germany.
Yeah, about medium. Oh, let's measure my heart rate.
Rhodes face into the steel. Oh, he's trying to both feet hit the floor. Drew would be new champion.
Oh, there's little Nate.
So that is why Cody has to keep his wits about it, even though he has the upper hand here.
80 beats per minute. That's not bad.
He can retain right here.
This is really unusual territory for any competitor. Normally, you get to the point, you've won a match, you hit the showers. These guys have had 2 matches, you definitely hit the showers. No, we're back into this fight.
Stage 1, the great wrestling match was run.
Shenanigans. I'm calling it now. Shenanigans. On either end, there's going to be shenanigans. Oh, little Nate is in charge of the door.
And now this, the steel cage.
Well, this one's going to swing
To be a new champion.
And 4. A 2 count there. Cody Rhodes with a little too much left in the tank. After that nice kick to the gut, you just don't know how your body.
Oh,
like this in a third stage you simply never trained for, and you really never experience, or certainly hope you never experience.
Whenever the class gets too close to the terms.
If one of these competitors
It's my departed cat visiting me, so I always have to kiss it and honor it.
the floor, they are the winner.
Now it's Cody. He's on the top, both feet over, but grab.
Oh, this is not going to end. Oh my god, the balance that takes me on that rope. Ooh.
The most super plexus you will ever see.
That was crazy. That he could have slipped off that rope. Like those ropes are, and they're not made of cheap material anymore either. Like they're legit.
But fighting for the biggest prize in the industry.
Our announce desk is gone.
Yep.
Monitors strewn, splintered everywhere after what Cody did to win Falls Count Anywhere. And now who can survive the steel cage?
Woo.
Who can win pinfall or submission, inside or leave the cage and grab the victory?
Neither man is going to be the same after this performance, I guarantee.
Oh, it's not going to end well for either.
Mentally, how badly do you want that goal? How badly do you want to be the leader of the industry?
Who can get him right here? Cody survives again, getting that shoulder up.
I'll tell you right now, Joe Test, normally you'd
I'm turn my kitchen light off.
back elbow, right? But this people match, Cody's so beat up, you just don't know what's going to do it. What's going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back?
Look at Cody trying to rally with the support of these fans here in Berlin, Germany. All the emotional
In the Uber Arena in Germany.
In recent months, in recent weeks. Cody back in
Like-
December to attack Drew at his home.
What was the process of picking that name for an arena in Germany?
Taking a cherished photo, the Dusty Rhodes. Oh, and here comes a rally by Cody. Today wearing the gold Rolex that is cherished in his family. Oh, and driven right into the steel.
Every time, hold on!
Future shock DDT to win. Could Drew do it? Cody at 2 change again.
And just in a flash like that, McIntyre point out some of his heaviest artillery against a bloody and battered Cody Rhodes, who now appears to be bleeding from the scalp. Add that to a laundry list of injuries racking the body of the current champ, yes. But for how much longer? It's looking bleak, isn't it?
Third stage of the 3 stages of hell. Almost impossible to escape the steel cage without being busted open. And that is the case. Blood is drawn here between Cody and Drew.
So what would have cut him open? So I don't think he bleeded.
Question, that is Drew McIntyre.
I don't think he bleeded, so I wonder what cut him open.
Violence, but Cody Rhodes thrives in adversity. This might be the greatest adversity he has ever faced in his career. Certainly in his reign as champ.
And take it from a blonde, when you start bleeding from somewhere in your hair,
Stay down.
it
Who has 4 left in the tank?
it is a mess.
That's some frustration bleeding out from Drew now. It's Cody's head that's bleeding. That's a towel from Drew. He feels he should be over dry here.
Let's go, Cody!
Oh, he's got to wind up for a crossroads again.
Let's go!
Just as McIntyre was trying to use his powers.
The speed behind that, though, was incredible.
We saw that get the decisive fall in the second
That was
stage.
wild.
Our announced that. Not good enough this time around. What else you got, Cody?
Incredible start to this European tour. Dislocation, Berlin, Germany, requested by Drew McIntyre to ensure a fair environment outside the U.S. You've heard him say he feels there's a great bias towards Cody Rhodes, that he has been screwed out of the undisputed WWE Championship time and again.
And he's not lying. Drew McIntyre feels he should have had all the opportunities Cody has had over the past several years, especially.
Yeah, coming from a bleach blonde, getting blood in your hair for any reason sucks.
Where the bitterness originated is what really broke it down there.
Like I've had like acne breakouts along the side here, and when they pop and it bleeds, oh, it's gross.
Big thunderous strikes from Drew McIntyre. Towing the line, center of the steel cage. This is exactly what it's supposed to look like, sound like, feel like. Championship on the line.
Well, it's just lapping up every shot down.
This could be it right here to retain.
Oh, that snap power slam, just elements of former mentor Randy Orton connecting with Drew McIntyre there. And that look in the Cody Rhodes.
That's a Randy look on Cody's face. That's exactly what that was. Right down to the.
He survived the crossroads. Each man has taken serious damage.
Fix your cancer, Cody.
Number 3.
It's like Rey Mysterio back in the day. They used to like count how many times he had to fix his mask in a match. Oh my gosh!
But suddenly it's not getting the job done. This is Drew McIntyre. Last chance to dance. Championship mode. You lose tonight, Drew. It may never come around again.
Remember, it was Drew who said to Cody, I'll send you straight to hell.
Drew almost sounds like Becky, like, oh, the conspiracy with the referees.
Drew who is compromised. It is Cody who is seemingly in control and looking for another crossroads.
Oh.
Oh, don't want Joe Tess. He's going for it again.
This is vintage Cody, and this is going to take everything he has to offer.
The new Three Amigos.
The 3 stages of hell match.
A triple whammy, Joe Tess.
Oh, thumb to the eye.
Breaking the eyeballs of Cody Rhodes.
And Claymore?
The eyes before he could deliver.
Oh, into the unprotected turnbuckle head first.
Not really.
Claymore in Germany. How about it? Could we have a new undisputed champ?
Breaking the eyeballs head first into that unprotected turnbuckle after got ripped off earlier, and then the Claymore's not good enough. And here's that Claymore completely cleaning the clock of the current WWE champ, who is living dangerously, as is McIntyre. Both men have absorbed way more punishment than should be humanly possible. Both men have absorbed their opponent's best. And it's not yet been good enough, but you do sense the end is nigh for one of these two men.
The undisputed WWE Championship.
This is wild.
Take it to the limit to decide it. The 3 stages of hell.
This is wild.
Tony's and whoever gets out of this steel cage wins stage 3. Drew, so close, but Cody finds the strength to be outplaying his cap.
You've got to do whatever it takes at this point, Joe. McIntyre raked the eyes of Cody. Cody back in the car of Drew, and now teetering up high. We're going to get a slugfest from the heavens.
Oh, this is gonna. Oh.
On top of a steel cage here in Germany, 3 stages of hell for the undisputed WWE Championship, and look at how much has been taken out of it.
Both men capable of nothing but a grimace. Both men incapable of even thinking at this point.
Oh, is he gonna do
it? Reacting.
Cody Cutter?
He is barely holding on, and now he gets his feet on the top rope before his face gets smashed. This comes the face. Cody could retain his title right here. Oh, but instead, it is a supreme cutter off the top. How?
Joe Tess is losing it at ringside.
Holy cow! Or something that comes out of their back end.
Oh, Joe Tess.
You will ever see, but somehow.
Oh my God. That was insane.
This match in the pits of hell continues. Look down at that steel cage. Look at the height of it here at Uber Arena. Cody Rhodes
Uber Arena in Germany. Oh, it makes me laugh so much.
didn't stop beside this stage of hell match. This is the third and final stage.
Oh, that cutter from the top of the cage was insane. They're both getting up, so this could be interesting. Ooh.
The blood-soaked hair of Cody Rhodes. The physical pain and
I still want to know what cut him open. Like, it seems that he was cut like right here, or he was cut right here. One of the two, because there's just a streak. Oh, good Lord. Apparently my heart rate isn't affected by this because it's still normal.
Cody Rhodes climbing the steel cage.
This is wild.
Drew McIntyre looking to beat him. Absolute war this has been, Joe Tess.
Woo!
Completely got to this battle by the skin of their teeth, figuring out a way to navigate path to victory. Smashing Drew's head right into the steel cage. Remember, if a competitor exits the cage,
oh, good Lord.
land on the floor, they are the winner of this third and final.
So is this going to be a clean finish, or is there going to be shenanigans? Either way, it's going to be interesting.
To keep him from doing that, and to conquer and finally climb the mountain that he's been denied. And desperation is the word. Joe Tess, that is the only thing that is going to pull either man through to victory here.
Oh, they both slipped off. Oh my God.
For a second, like Cody Rhodes was going to get the best of that and get an opportunity to escape, but simply could not cling onto the cage.
They both slipped and got freaking. Oh. They both slipped on that top rope and just. Boing! Oh, and there's little H. Wait, what? Who is it? Who is it? Is it Roman? Oh, it's Jacob! Jacob Fatu! Let's go! Yes! Shenanigans! Shenanigans!
Everybody assumed that it was Drew who attacked and injured Jacob Fatu, and now Fatu has entered the fray.
Yes! Shenanigans!
Oh, what a beatdown! Oh my God! He just punched Cody Rhodes! Fatu is losing his mind! Completely lost the path. Losing his mind!
No way!
Here is your winner, and new undisputed WWE Champion, Drew
Wow!
McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre said he'd take Cody to hell. But in one
Shenanigans, which means this rivalry is not over.
this is Drew's heaven. He's the
Because Cody gets a rematch.
WWE Champion.
Championship number 4 for McIntyre in the most unthinkable way possible. Jacob Mattoon, what the hell did you just do?
The shenanigans, though.
And Matter Fatu, and now Cody Rhodes is saying, what the hell did you just do?
This ain't over. This ain't over, y'all. They gotta keep it fresh, and they've certainly done that.
Drew McIntyre came in and disrupted the steel cage match. And in doing so, it literally and figuratively opened up the door for
Shenanigans.
We have a new, undisputed WWE
Wow.
champ, and it's Drew McIntyre.
Shenanigans, y'all. Shenanigans. Okay. So that rivalry isn't over. Not by a long shot. Okay. Wow. Holy crap. Like, I was happy to see Jacob, but shenanigans. And I called it. I was like, are we going to get a clean finish or is it going to be shenanigans? Shenanigans. So that's going to be interesting to watch the fallout from that next week. That's going to, and of course, Cody gets a rematch. So we'll see. Anyways, guys, see you on Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to write that down so I remember. So see you guys Monday. Have a good weekend. Signing off.